Good morning, it's Tour de Fleece day 4. I just got back from the gym. It's 7:56 in the morning and it is raining a tiny bit, so the vibes are good. I'm exporting my first Tour de Fleece vlog video. It's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so I need to cool it with the filming everything. So that should go out, I don't know, today? Tomorrow? Soon. I'll show you what I worked on last night because I got quite a bit of Peat Bog done. Yeah. Okay, here's where we're at with Peat Bog. I love how the colors... I just love how the colors. End of sentence. I don't need to say anything. It's so good. You see it. I don't know what's going on over here. It was pretty late. And just a refresher on the plans for this, since I know I haven't talked about it in this vlog at the very least. Spinning 2 4-ounce braids of Peat Bog to ply with 2 4-ounce braids of a solid black to make about a DK weight yarn. This is for a cropped cabled cardigan buddy knit I'm doing with Irma Malkumian. And I have some commercial black DK yarn to use for any ribbing, button bands. I just don't trust my own hand spun for that quite yet. That's the plan. That's what we're doing with this. Okay, I'll be back when I have anything to show you. Bye. I'm so sorry, I filmed a whole vlog with no cat. Just paying my cat tax. Okay, I've been waiting for my break all day so I can go to the post office because I have a package from Lock Knits. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Also, hey, if you're watching this, can I dye you some yarn, please? Thank you. Let me know. I would love to do that. Okay, I'll be right back. I fully understand that this is a business address and this is a P.O. box and I don't need to cover either one, but I feel weird about not doing it. Anyway, screaming, crying, throwing up. Look how cute this is. I'm freaking out. The cat is coming over. She's freaking out too. Hello? Yeah, no, I hear that. Even the back is cute. I'm so excited. Okay, I have to open this now. Here's more of my thought process. Someone else's address, even if it's a business and totally public, that's like not my business to be sharing. And then a P.O. box number, I don't want to put that anywhere that I can't change if I need to. You know, like what if I don't keep this P.O. box? What if I move to a different state or a different country? I don't think I can brandish a knife in a YouTube video. It's a box cutter. And I peeled off the stickers because I had a moment of like, what if I want to keep this packaging forever? If any of you don't already follow Lock Knits, it's one of the channels I highly recommend. Oh my gosh, there's so much in here. I've just been sitting here in silence looking through everything. Let me reorient this so I can show the things in better lighting. Look at that. Incredible. Is YouTube gonna get mad? YouTube, don't be mad, please. Wow, that's so cool. Fun fact, I used to be a professional framer. Like, not houses, but like art framer. So I'm definitely gonna frame this. I didn't realize this isn't a print. This is like done by hand. This is an original. I got a postcard too. I'm not gonna read it out. That also feels weird, but you have to see the back of it. And then a bunch of stickers. Perfect. I love it. I think this is my favorite one. I haven't even looked at the rest yet, but Ooh, wait, cool bug though. And then honey tattoo. Incredible, thank you so much. This is so nice. On a Tuesday? What a treat for a Tuesday. I'm so serious about dyeing yarn for you, by the way, so let me know. I'm counting this as part of the Tour de Fleece vlog because Haley, Loch Nets, also spins. So something that counts, right? I have to leave. I have to go right now. Another thing that's unrelated, but I just realized I can share this now because the friend I'm giving it to, I'm seeing her tonight. So I can give this to her tonight so I can finally show you. It's this little bat. He's perfect. I love it. Well, he's a little wonky because I've never done this before, but in my eyes, he's perfect. Remember how I got 2 of those kits? The second one is for me. I am gonna make one for myself, but the first one is for a friend and I'm giving that to her tonight. I'm so excited. So these kits are, I think, super fun. The only part that frustrated me was turning this inside out through like an inch hole in one of the legs. The rest of it was very enjoyable and I would absolutely grab a couple of the other animals and make a little, I don't know, group of little animal friends. I'll link these if I can find, I think I found, they're sold multiple places. I'll link something, who knows. Anyway, I think I like embroidery now. I think I want to embroider more things. Okay, the next thing I show you, I promise, will be spinning related. Good morning, it's Tour de Fleece day 5. It's my non-gym morning, so I have a little bit of time to chat before work, not quite enough time to spin. But there were 2 things that I realized I haven't talked about at all that I would like to talk about. First being that in my Tour de Fleece plans video, I said multiple times I wasn't joining a team, I was just gonna spin solo for fun. And I'm still doing that. But I did join a team. Within like 24 hours of posting that video, I joined a team. So I joined the Stash Dashers by Melly Knits. I was informed of this team by Batty Fibers, and this is a really low stress, zero obligations type of team participation, which is really just, I'm in a group chat that I'm not obligated to participate in. I will say it has been really nice keeping up with the chat, even if I don't talk in it a ton. Everyone in it has been super nice and encouraging and helpful. Everyone is kind of giving each other tips and hyping each other up, but it's really nice. The other thing is, if you've seen me on Instagram, I'm definitely using the Stash Dasher hashtags, which is fun to say. But that's really the only change for me personally. That does not change my Tour de Fleece goals or plans even a little bit. It just gives me the option to be a little more social. Yeah, I think it's fun. The second thing that I just completely forgot to talk about is that I do have another goal for Tour de Fleece that I haven't said out loud. I'm thinking of how to phrase this. I want to be able to draft ambidextrously. I think my drafting hand, they're both drafting hands. I'm doing kind of a forward and backward medium draw. I don't know if that's a thing. That's not a thing. I have my fiber supply hand and then my pinching hand. I would like to be able to switch hands, right? Because right now my pinching hand is my left hand and my fiber supply hand is my right hand. And unless every video I've ever seen of someone spinning is inverted, that's kind of backwards. I'm sure it doesn't really matter, but being able to switch positions with my hands would mean less stress on my hands, less fatigue. And overall, I think that would be a good idea. So I'm working on that. It's hard. It's harder than I expected. I'm at a weird point in my spinning where I'm definitely still a beginner, but I'm not actively researching more techniques. I'm more trying to find the limits of my current skill set, I guess, or get extremely comfortable with what I do know. There's definitely more learning in my future. I would love to take some more intermediate spinning classes. I know the Yarn Barn does spinning classes. I'll have to look at their website. I've been spinning with a drop spindle for, I don't know, a little while, but I just got my e-spinner in March. So I think being in the stage where I'm just getting comfortable with transferring my drop spindle knowledge to a wheel is fine. I think I can be in this stage for quite a while without any negative effects. I know learning any skill without instruction, without sort of professional or at least experienced guidance, there's some risk of learning bad habits, but I don't know. I watch a lot of spinning content and I feel like some of it is just emulation. Okay, this has gotten way off topic. I will show you the progress I made on Peat Bog last night. I did spin another like quarter of a braid, so I think I spun half of a 4-ounce braid yesterday, so making good time. I will definitely finish this spin during Tour de Fleece and have time to go back to the oatmeal BFL and maybe experiment with some other stuff. Maybe I'll try the alpaca or the goblin mode on a challenge day, something like that. So yeah, it's going well. Having thoughts, having feelings, but overall good. That's it. Bye. And before I forget, here is my Peat Bog process. The thing that's sort of tripping me up now is I know I'm plying this 2-ply with black. I'm like, should I just fill both bobbins completely, one with Peat Bog, one with black, and ply until a bobbin is full and then just ply the rest on another bobbin? Or should I stop halfway so that when I ply it, it fills one bobbin? I don't know. I haven't really decided. I'm just kind of doing whatever. And unfortunately, that has worked for me so far, so I will never learn my lesson. Okay, bye. Hi, it's day 6 of Tour de Fleece, and yeesh, I just got home, and it's 1,000,000 degrees. It's already early evening, and I haven't spun at all, but I showed you what I spun last night, and I'm really just going to be doing more of the same thing. I feel like I should mix it up a little bit, just for the sake of I am filming this, and it should probably be interesting. But what if I don't do that? Who's gonna stop me? Anyway, no massive updates today. I feel like I talked a lot yesterday, more than I spun even. So I did decide that I am just going to fill bobbins completely and then ply from those. And if I need to splice some things together, I will, and that's no big deal. That should keep everything in order too, color order. Yeah, I think I'll just make the biggest skeins possible, or hanks possible, from the size of bobbins that I have. Which I keep saying are 6 ounce, but I think they hold a little bit more than that. Maybe they're only meant to hold 6 ounce and I'm just pushing the boundaries for no reason. Anyway, just reporting on that because I said I was undecided, but now I'm decided. That does not make for the most interesting footage, watching me spin the same thing for days in a row. But this is the reality. Whoa, someone really cool just drove by. Hey, so actually, never mind. I've finished Peat Bog, and all 8 ounces fit on this bobbin, so either I'm remembering wrong, and this is an 8 ounce bobbin, or the 6 ounces is to account for like bulkier yarn that has more space between it. Either way, it worked for me. So that's my update that I didn't expect to make. Up next is probably several days of spinning solid black, which is going to be a lot less interesting to watch. Or to see updates on, I guess, not watching as much. I will get some footage in the daylight tomorrow. See you then. Good morning, it's Tour de Fleece day 7, I'm pretty sure. So like I said, I accidentally finished Peat Bog last night, and that was maybe too much spinning, so I've been using my peanut to roll out my forearms, and that has helped a lot. I love this thing. I've talked about it in, I think, one video before. But yeah, that kind of just fixed the problem. So today I'm going to start spinning the solid black BFL to ply with Peat Bog. I'll show you that when it happens. Not a lot going on over here otherwise. I remembered something that I forgot. I used to own 2 pairs of UPF sleeves because I'm a sun protection person in general, but I also hate, my watch isn't on, but the tan line from my watch. Both pairs of sleeves just mysteriously disappeared, so I made myself a little shrug sleeves. It works. This is a mystery fabric that I found in my stash. I think it's a linen blend. It's pretty lightweight. I know it's not like the best sun protection fabric, but it's something, and I can wear it in the crazy heat, so it is definitely better than just sunscreen, especially because I'm like really good at putting on sunscreen and really bad at reapplying sunscreen, so this is an improvement regardless. And how I did it is just cut out a really long rectangle, and then the rest was guessing. Anyway. Okay, I'm about to start prepping the black wool, and my plan for that is to split each braid into 4 sections and then probably split the long sections in half lengthwise and then alternate braids just in case there's any minor color inconsistency. There doesn't look to be, but like, again, just in case. So I'll show you a little bit of that and then I'll get to spinning. Turning the big light on for a moment because it is indeed too dark to show you black yarn, but here's how it's going so far. As usual, it took a little while to sort of dial in on the speed and tension. After talking to my Stash Dasher group chat today, I am trying cross-lacing to see if that helps my tension struggles any. I haven't noticed a huge difference yet. Maybe this first layer is a little less messy than it normally is. My first layer on the bobbin is usually pretty sloppy, so I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna be a whole lot of spinning black yarn for the foreseeable future, so I'm gonna call that the end of this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.